In the headlines, Thursday, 19 September declared a public holiday. Dominica making moves to become the adventure capital of the Caribbean. And over 400 Dominicans employed on housing projects around the country. I'm Andrea Louis with the Channel 5 News. Back with the details after this.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Thank you for staying with us. First up, Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit has declared Thursday, 19 September, a public holiday. Kurdisha St. Louis has that report.
This announcement came Tuesday morning following a previous announcement on Sunday night that Thursday would be a half day for public servants. The intention behind the announcement is to allow for Dominicans to prepare for and attend a praise and Thanksgiving concert in observance of the second anniversary of the passage of Hurricane Maria. A press release from the Office of the Cabinet Secretary, which was issued to the media, states that the President of Dominica, His Excellency Charles A. Savre, has signed a proclamation declaring Thursday, September 19, 2019, a public holiday to be observed throughout the state. The proclamation declaring a public holiday is made by the President under Section 5 of the Public Holidays Act, Chapter 1910. Organizers of the concert described Thursday as being a day of celebration and hope and thanksgiving in observance of Dominica's remarkable and extraordinary achievements post-Hurricane Maria. A special praise and worship concert dubbed And Can Be will be held at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium from 4 p.m. on Thursday, September 19th. The concert features world-renowned gospel artists Reverend Shirley Caesar and Kirk Carr, as well as Dominica's very own Ophelia Marie, Michael Henderson, and Colton T. Kurdisha St. Louis, Channel 5 News.
On to tourism matters. Dominica is making moves to become the region's adventure capital. This is the aim of expanding and upgrading the annual Hike Fest. Hike Fest normally takes place every Saturday in the month of May as one of the flagship events for Tourism Awareness Month. Executive Vice President of the DHTA, Kevin Francis, says plans are afoot to upgrade the Hike Fest by 2020.
The DHTA is also pleased to announce that Hike Fest, our annual hiking festival and flagship event during Tourism Awareness Month, will now expand the adventure experience to include hiking year-round. The brand will seek to establish Dominica as the adventure capital of the region, thereby claiming the adventure space as our own, and rightly so. We will accomplish this by strengthening of local hiking groups such as the Duivaez Hiking Club and Next Level Hikers, and work along with local tour operators, transportation providers, the Discover Dominica Authority, and members to create attractive packages for persons wanting to come enjoy our adventure space.
The expanded and enhanced Hike Fest event is one of the tools proposed to give Dominica's tourism product the edge over other countries. Francis says another way in which Dominica can maintain its competitive edge in the tourism market is to strengthen linkages in the craft industry.
We can sum up the activities of the creative economy to include all economic sectors in which production is based on the use of intellectual property. Because of the wide scope of products and services generated by the creative economy, there has always been a significant relationship between the creative industry and the tourism sector, with the latter serving either as a market for creative goods and services or utilizing creative outputs to enhance or diversify the tourism product offering. We have a wealth of knowledge and talent, and we need to create mechanisms that will help us pass these skills along to another generation, lest we lose our authenticity.
In more top stories, over 400 Dominicans employed on housing projects around the country. Montreal Management Consultants Establishment, MMCE, is undertaking a number of housing development projects across the country with the aim of moving hundreds of Dominicans into more secure housing structures throughout the year. Project manager of MMCE, Christopher Timmins, says to date, well over 400 Dominicans are employed on the housing projects.
Across the country at the moment, we have 51 Dominican contractors working for us. Those Dominican contractors are employing 351 people from Dominica. We also have directly employed by the main contractors another 70 people, bringing a total to 420 Dominicans who are positively contributing to the construction of what we're doing at the moment. These specialist contractors, and they are specialist contractors, are covering all aspects from the groundwork to window installation to plumbing, tiling, decorating, electric installation, etc. And you should be proud of what the Dominicans have achieved.
Timmins noted that by the end of the year, more than 800 housing units would have been handed over to the government and the people of Dominica.
On our other projects in Dominica at the moment, work is progressing well on the East Coast and with the finalisation of Bellevue Chopin, which is now scheduled for final completion with utilities connected in 2 weeks' time, bringing 353 units there finished and handed over. We expect the first residents to be moving into Castle Bruce and La Plaine within the next 3 weeks maximum. At this point, since the recommencement of our works following Maria, we recommenced in May last year. And by the end of this year, we will have handed over to the government from our commitments, which were agreed in 2018, over 820 new residences.
In more developments, Dominica and other Caribbean countries being urged to take advantage of China's technology and resource pool. Here again is Credisha St. Louis.
China's ambassador to Dominica, His Excellency Lu Kun, said China is a willing partner when it comes to the sharing of expertise and technical assistance, as it understands the important role Caribbean countries play geographically.
Caribbean countries are very, very important in the geographically. It's between the United States in North America and South America. And also, China, we have many strong points and expertise in the infrastructure areas. If you go visit China, you know China's construction, for the road construction, highway construction, express train construction, is very, I think should be #1 in the world, because we have many superhighways, many express train in the world.
The ambassador pointed out China's landscape similarities to Dominica, which would allow them to be knowledgeable in the area of infrastructure.
In the west part of China, all the mountains, like the here mountains in Dominic, many very, very mountainous areas. But in west part of China, we also built the many railways and many highways. So all the ways, just bridges and the tunnels. So link from city to city. Thousands of miles of ways by the tunnels and bridges. So Chinese construction bridges, construction the tunnels, we have many good experience. So concerning the construction, we can help other countries to build the road, to harbor, big harbor, airport. This is very important to every country. Airport, harbor, highways, railways.
His Excellency remarked that China has the technology and resources to allow mutual benefits for Caribbean countries.
So we can service other countries, provide a good service, because we have such kind of technology. We have also many materials in these two buildings. This is the mutual benefits, mutual needs. The countries, Dominic and the Caribbean country, needs these airports, ports, and railways. China has the ability to build. This is a mutual benefits, mutual equality. On the basis of mutual equality, we mutual benefits.
You are watching the Channel 5 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
If you're HIV positive or have an STI, having unprotected sex with multiple partners puts them in grave danger. You'll expose every partner and their present and future partners to HIV or another STI. Use a condom every time you have sex. You can live a productive life even if diagnosed with HIV. Remember, early detection is key to your survival. Be responsible, protect yourself and others. Help stop the spread of HIV and other STIs.
Helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Welcome back. A national holiday to recognize Dominica's indigenous people come 2020. The announcement from Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit, who says the invaluable contribution of the Kainago people towards Dominica's heritage and culture cannot go unrecognized any longer.
I want to put to you, my dear Council and Kainago Chief, that I believe that in the third decade of the 21st century, for a people that have contributed so much to this country, the Kainago people, who defended the patrimony of this country against colonizers, I believe the time has come for us to recognize the Kainago people in a special way, that come 2020, we should have a national holiday to recognize the contributions of the Kainago people.
Mr. Skerrit, who was speaking at the inauguration of the 9th Kainago Council, urged the members to settle on a date for the holiday so the motion can be put to the cabinet.
And I know that July 4th is the date of the founding of the Kainago territory. And then you have September 19, 1930, the Carib Uprising, where the Kainago people defended the patrimony of this country and defended the integrity of the Kanago people. Now, you know, as I always said, Vekas was one of the first settlements of the Kanago people. So I will not engage myself in the debate here, but I wait to be advised by the Kanago chief. So which of his two dates? I have my own preference from a historical standpoint, from an ideological standpoint, but that is left for the Kanago people to determine which of the two dates you will have, so we can have the necessary decisions of the cabinet and have it put in as a national holiday for the Kanago people.
A pilot health insurance program for senior citizens on the cards for the Dominica Council on Aging. The Dominica Council on Aging, DCOA, raised the issue as one of the many projects it is tackling to create a better social environment for the country's senior citizens. President of the Council on Aging, Ophelia Marie, says an affiliate group of the DCOA has already laid the groundwork for this special insurance program for older people.
The Vibrant Senior Citizens are looking at a pilot for health insurance for seniors. And it has already been endorsed by the council under the last president. It's moving slowly, but we are looking to link with partners locally and abroad to see if something can happen if seniors need to travel for health purposes and things of that nature.
First Vice President of the DCOA, Nigel Lawrence, says another project which the council is trying to make headway on is that of reverse mortgaging.
And we have been doing a lot of work on reverse mortgaging. Reverse mortgaging, we have had a few workshops on that internally, and we want to, these are some of the things we are working on. And reverse mortgaging, basically, for some people who may not know it, it's where we try to use the person's wealth to use it as mortgage to be able to take care of the person as the person develops.
And over 20 roads in the Grand Bay constituency earmarked for rehabilitation. This forms part of the National Road Repair Program being undertaken by government.
The constituency will also benefit from repairs to and the construction of over 20 community roads under the Road Repair Program now being undertaken by government. Some of the roads earmarked for construction include the continuation of the Balapak Road leading to the Pierre Charles Boulevard, the Felicity Road, roads in Geneva House and Geneva Housing Scheme, roads in Bolom, the connection of the Mabouche sections through the connection of a bridge over the Berikwa Ravine.
These construction and renovation projects are also seen as a form of employment creation for people in the south.
We will also do 2 back roads in Grand Coulibaly. The Picodo Road is down for repairs, and a number of roads in the Mortine and Tetmon area, to name a few. These road construction projects will commence very soon and will provide short-term employment for several casual and skilled workers.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
To end the news, the headlines again. Thursday, 19 September, declared a public holiday. Dominica making moves to become the adventure capital of the Caribbean. And over 400 Dominicans employed on housing projects around the country. Feel free to contact us at news@marpin2k4.com. You can also access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire production team, I am Andrea Louis. And to all of our viewers around the world, thank you so much for watching. Join us next time.